As-salam wa rahmatullah. Okay. Yeah.
Darwinism, liberalism, and all these sort of things being pushed down our throats the last 40, 50 years in this country. What's been the factor behind it?
You see, it goes back to the Quranic discourse, yeah? Liberalism is very attractive, man. Especially if you have no religion. Think about it. Liberalism is an incredibly attractive ideology. It's telling you, do what you want. Act like, if you want to have intercourse, go and have intercourse. If you want to be with a man, you can be with a man. If you want to be with a woman, be with a woman. That is like basically what everyone wants to hear. And if you can provide some moral justification for it, then you're happy. But one of the main reasons is the decline of religion. So if you look at census data in the UK, like in 2001, I think there was 74% Christians. In 2011, there was something like 76 to 54. So there was a decrease of 22% people that used to be Christians that became atheists or non-religious. So when obviously religion becomes less and less in the picture, then a byproduct of that is liberalism becomes more attractive. Because when people become non-religious, what are you going to do? You might as well just do whatever you want to do. And so Darwinism, it's likewise, right? How can you explain the biological environment? So we used to explain it through God. Now we can explain it through these mechanisms. However, Darwin himself didn't say that there's any contradiction between those mechanisms and the theory or thesis of God, the God thesis. Moreover, they have no equivalent of Darwinism for the universe, which is a more prominent or pressing question. That's why recently when Richard Dawkins was on TV, he was on Channel 4, and they were asking him, what do you think of the universe? How did the universe come into it? Because his main argument a lot of the time is biological. So he talks about organisms and species and whatever. And he uses Darwinism, right? So he says Darwinism, it caused X, Y, Z to happen. So this is what explains these things. So, okay, for the sake of argument, we agree with you, no problem. Now let's use this same principle for the universe. How did the universe come into it? How can you explain the universe's consistency and law and nature and so on? There's no equivalent of the Charles Darwin theory of evolution for the universe. So Richard Dawkins says, maybe in the future we can find a Darwinism for the universe, basically. But he knows there's no such thing as that now. So whenever you meet an atheist and they talk about Darwinism, simple, say, okay, no problem, for the sake of argument, I haven't got a problem with your mechanisms, whatever. The Quran says, لَخَلْقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ أَكْبَرُ مِنْ خَلْقِ النَّاسِ وَلَكِنْ أَكْثَرُ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. That the heavens and the earth, the khalq of the heavens and the earth is bigger than the creation of the human being. But most people don't know. So human being is a minuscule creation in the grand scheme of things, in the cosmic grand scheme of things. Let's talk about the creation of the universe. Where did the universe come from? How's the universe here? Why is it so proportioned these ways? There's no Darwinism that you can use to explain this. So they're pushing now. They're moving around in terms of theories of how the universe came into existence and from Big Bang theory. Now they're moving away from that and they're coming back to it. And what you're going to see in year 9 science books 10 years from now is going to be different to what we have now. There's no doubt about that. And I've witnessed that. When I was in year 9, they were looking at things in a completely different way. This brother here might be in year 7 or 8, is that right? Year 10, sorry? Now I'm talking about the one behind you. Year 7, see, you're year 10, yeah? So you got science books and whatever. And what you have in your science books is going to be different to what your great-grandchildren are going to have in their science books and how they refer to things. And that's how it's always been. But people are allured by the propaganda of scientism. I'm not talking about science, scientism, the idea that science can explain everything. So there are narratives out there and propaganda out there which we need to unpack. And we need to have mechanisms of unpacking those propagandas so that people can latch onto their religion. As the Quran says, وَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. But yeah, so going back to your thing, that's the reason why. Because people become less religious. And you could argue more greedy as well. Because capitalism has gone all the way up. After World War II, the New World Order, there's other things there that have contributed to capitalism also growing in